Dear Summer, you're 4 years old now. We're in Watamu and we're about to have the time of our lives. The last time you were in the coast, you were 2. A tiny little baby with 4 teeth. You weren't talking, but now you have questions for days. I hope you enjoy the next few days in Watamu with Mommy. And I hope that I make the time memorable. So, Ati, what did you want? There you go. Hey y'all! We've arrived in Watamu. Oh my god, this place is so beautiful. First of all, it's so humid, but that's because it's been raining all morning. It's currently, what time is it? 9:42. It's 9:42 a.m. So the flight was, it was exactly 1 hour. I put a timer, and then it took us exactly 30 minutes to get from Malindi International Airport to Watamu. And I'm literally like so happy. I think I had when I was planning this trip, I was thinking of doing SGR for the trip, but then when I saw the distance from Mombasa to Watamu, I was like, I was so turned off, because we would end up spending like 6 to 7 hours going to Mombasa and then like another 4 hours to come to Watamu. By the end of it all, the whole first day would have been wasted on travel, and we did that when we went to Diani, and I did not like that. So thank God I went with the flight option, because we're here in the morning, so we get to enjoy a full first day in Watamu. So what we're doing is, Summer is insisting on wearing her sandals. These are sandals that I got for her that I'll be selling on my business called Red Orchid KE. Kids, so I'll be selling mommy-daughter stuff, and also things for people who are not parents, obviously, because they're not the only customers out there. So I got matching sandals, though they're a bit different. Mine are these ones. Pink as well, but they're very light and nice for the beach. Definitely they'll be available. So I'm not gonna keep, I'll be honest, I'm going to be selling things from Shein, Boohoo, and all the other websites that exist. I have my glasses.
My glasses?
Thank you, baby.
I got my glasses.
No, why would I wear your glasses? Aren't they yours?
Yeah.
So I promised you guys that I will show you.
Naughty.
Hey, baby, you can't be so naughty when I'm talking. So I promised you guys that I will show you how I packed when I arrived in Watamu. So I just want to show you real quick, because we're all so hungry. We have to go eat some breakfast. So one hack I want to tell you about packing a suitcase is everything that will be super heavy, put it on the bottom side, the side that has this. So for me, I put my clothes because they're weighing about 6 kg. And I normally, like I said in the Kakamega vlog, I use the rolling method, because it allows you to use as much space as possible and pack as much as possible in your suitcase. As you can see, I packed everything. I have 5 outfits for each of us, me and Summer. This is my clothes and Summer's clothes together on one side. I have pajamas, swimming costumes. Then on this side, I packed, so under the zip, I packed the essentials. So here we have some sunscreen. Wait, is my shower gel out? Is my shower gel poured?
And the floaty.
Oh my god, something poured. Anyway,
And the floaty.
yes, we have the floaty. I packed Summer's flamingo floater over here. I packed slippers for us. I packed a utility bag. So this has the toothbrushes, and it's not utility, I've forgotten the name. Toothbrushes, toothpaste, band-aids, a first aid kit, and I have my bras. I have sanitary towels just in case, and I have Summer's floater pump. So that's how I packed. I managed to fit everything. This is a hand luggage suitcase. It's not a big suitcase. Everything came to a total of 9.4 kgs, which is so awesome. And yeah, again, I wanted to mention that this suitcase I got it from Mahir Trading on Instagram. I'll put their link in the description and also put their handle on the side. So I think I'm gonna go eat some food. We've been told we can go look for food by the beach, so we're gonna do just that. Are you ready to go eat, babe?
No.
Actually, no. Yeah, I want to eat. I'm hungry. Okay, let's go.
Bandage cheese.
No, bandage is fine. Emergency, okay?
Can I get dress?
Yeah, let's change. Even here, I want to change, okay? Oh yeah, so this is my dress that I'm gonna wear today, and I have a matchy dress for summer. Where is it? If you watch the Instagram video, then you know where I packed it. Here it is. This is summer's. This is summer's dress. So let's go and change.
I remember when I was putting the sunscreen on your arms and back, you kept asking me why I have to put sunscreen. Well, my child, sunscreen protects you from damage from the sun's rays. See, one of my favorite things is teaching you things as simple as sunscreen and why you need to put it on your skin. This is my first time in Watamu, and it's also your first time in Watamu. We took a plane for the first time, and you were so ecstatic. But we forgot one minor detail, which is breakfast. We had breakfast way early, and by the time we arrived in Watamu, we were both starving. So we had to go on an adventure to look for breakfast. Did we find any?
So I'm at Barracuda Beach. This is one of the beaches in Watamu. As you can see, we're here looking for food because we just landed and we're so hungry. But we wanted to eat breakfast, so we're gonna come back here on another day to have lunch. We've been told that over there we can see crabs and starfish, and you said dolphins as well. Yeah. And you can go further into the water and see dolphins, and they have like a half day and full day tour. Half day is 2,500, and full day how much? Full day is 3,500 shillings, and you get to have lunch and swim with the fishes. So I think we'll come back and do that. Do you want to come back and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the hunt for breakfast still. So we're going to look for the location. My baby is moody.
Well, we didn't, but we found some gelato and pizza. Truth is, my baby, I was very worried about you because when we landed, I noticed that you were not feeling well. But I was praying for the best because I wanted us to enjoy our time together outside of Nairobi.
What's that? You're okay. It's just I got that.
That was so scary. Oh my god. I thought it was like a drug.
That pizza was absolutely delicious. By now it was late in the afternoon and we decided to go for a dip. Initially we were scared of swimming. I wasn't sure why, but I was convinced that we would figure it out together. I remember the last time we did a staycation. You were so young. You're still young now, but you were younger than this and you were smaller than this. And when I'd carry you in the water, I'd think, wow, this tiny little baby is mine. And now I'm thinking, wow, this big girl is mine.
Go up. Let's go there.
You finally mustered the courage to jump into the swimming pool on your own with your flamingo floaty, and we did a race. Who do you think won?
Am I out of breath from swimming? Oh no, you're winning. I'm stuck. You're winning, Sama. Oh no, you're winning.
I win.
You won. Oh my gosh. Okay, then I'll come. Yes.
It's day 2 and it's breakfast time. You woke up in a pretty bad mood. Well, I guess it's because you were very tired and I woke you up before you completed your sleep, but I didn't want you to miss your breakfast. The reason you were so exhausted is because you normally do this thing where when you are aware something's about to happen, you immediately get insomnia. So you did not sleep properly the day of our flight, and I'm guessing the sleep was piling up and your mind was not having it. You woke up today with a stuffy nose and I was a bit worried that you may be getting sick. I started thinking of a plan on how to get you treated. Anyway, today I asked Chef Hamisi to make for us mahamri pancakes and sausage plus tea for breakfast. I do hope you enjoyed, my baby. Today turned out to be a very gloomy day. It rained all day, so we ended up just shooting a location tour, but we didn't let that get in the way of us enjoying some good times. Here we are at Sunpalm Beach, ready to enjoy ourselves, but only one tiny thing: it's extremely windy. Decided to walk close to the water to see if we could get some contact. The last time I took you to the beach, you did not touch the water, so this time you were very excited to put your feet in the water. The tide was so strong that it took your slippers. After that, we decided to just chill by the side. It did rain a little and we had to take shelter at a hotel, but eventually we got to enjoy about 30 minutes of beach time, and we got to enjoy it with this tiny little crab which you were so fond of. Day 3 was off to a very low start, my baby. Last night, you had a very high fever and we had to rush you to the hospital for treatment, which wasn't the best experience because the hospital wasn't entirely the best, but we managed to get medicine to cool down your fever. This morning, I called a doctor from Malindi, Dr. Boa, and he came, examined you and gave you an injection, antibiotics to be exact. He established that you have a upper respiratory infection. On top of that, he gave more medicine to help cure what was ailing you. Unfortunately, something was up. You were reacting to the medicine and you started puking almost immediately. Since you hadn't eaten since last night, we decided to go out and look for breakfast, and we found 7 Vizi Cafe.
Don't lick the Nutella. Eat with the donut, please. That's how you eat. That's a really good donut. Here's my Lindsay, my God.
Cool down.
No, it's very hot.
Did I mention that you also took your first tuk-tuk ride on this trip? This is the driver, Unda, the amazing guy who's been taking us around this whole time. Anytime we need him, we call him and he takes us wherever we want. Well, right now we are on our way to Solo Padel. This is the same restaurant as our favorite gelato restaurant in Nairobi. Remember it? Well, this is their first one and I want to see what the hype is all about, and hopefully we can get something for you to eat there as well.
You know the slide maybe is in the sun. You want to go to the sun?
What do you say?
The slide is in the sun. You want to be in the sun?
Yeah.
This place is pretty. Should have come here a long time ago.
And they have a playground. One of your favorite things to do is slide and jump on a trampoline. So why not come and enjoy some time at their playground while we wait for what you're supposed to eat? I'm happy that you have the energy and motivation to want to slide down the slides. That's a good sign for me that the medicine that the doctor gave you is helping you with your upper respiratory infection. Since we didn't get much done yesterday, we decided to go check out two other spots today. The first one being Garoda Beach. Unda said he would take us there and that we would love it because it's a very beautiful beach. On the way in, we spotted a lady who was selling beach hats and we stopped there to ask her for some hats.
Monica!
You spotted one and you did not want to let it go despite the fact that I had picked one for you. that was way prettier, but who am I to say what's pretty to you? So we got the one you wanted and got the one that I wanted. Turns out the beach was not as beautiful as it was advertised. Maybe there's another way to access it, but for now, we'll never know. So off we go to Lichtaus, that has received so much hype online about how beautiful it is. We're gonna go there to watch the sunset, eat some dinner, enjoy ourselves, and head back home. The food was great, save for the extremely hard chapati and the salty pork. Otherwise, everything was so delicious. Unfortunately, we didn't get the opportunity to record the location itself because we did not want to infringe on people's privacy, and the owners also don't allow. So now it's time to watch the sunset. At this time, you're already ready to go home, but I encourage you to watch the sunset and just be in the moment because it's so beautiful. This is the last day we recorded content. I did not want to spend the entire trip shooting content, so I decided to end it here. We went back to Solo Padel to enjoy some breakfast. You ate today, which was so good. That made me so happy and encouraged me to keep pushing for you to eat.
That's what I was now, but
I'm not a fan of salmon. It's raw. Yeah. Nahi is normally big.
British breakfast.
This is so peaceful. Not that big. Okay.
One thing I love about this place is that it has very many healthy options to eat. So I got you a poke bowl. This was a very healthy poke bowl. It had mango, strawberries, muesli, almonds, Greek yogurt, spirulina. It was an acquired taste for you, but I insisted you eat it because I knew it would be good for your tummy and it would cool down the nausea you were experiencing. Still haven't figured out what's going on with your tummy, but hopefully I will soon. I reached a point where I wanted to go home because I was tired of seeing you unwell. I would have rather just gone back home and taken you to the hospital to get treatment than seen you suffer the entire time. this was my favorite day with you, my baby, because we got to play and experience each other's company at the beach. The weather was great. It was just good vibes all through, and I loved hearing everything you had to say.
Look, my toy is out.
Mama. Just come down.
Okay, do it again. I want to move. 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry.
The back of the foot out. Mama, I had that the white back on the sun.
Yeah, there's not a point to do that. But hey, me, I can't.
What?
My hair won't allow.
I hope you enjoyed the memoir from Watamu. I love you so much, my baby, and cheers to more travel experiences with you.